So yeah, as you can see, my mince is cooking quite nice now. So one thing I like about mince is obviously you don't need to use no oil. I'll also drain it oil in a bit anyway. Normally also use onions. Good morning everyone, welcome to Tuesday. How are we all doing today? Yeah, there wasn't a vlog yesterday. Yesterday this wasn't the day for vlogging, to be honest with you. Had some real big major family issues we've had to sort out, and basically just didn't feel like it, if you know what I mean. Really getting this down now like crazy. Sam's just gone off to school. We went off to school about just after 8 o'clock, to be honest with you. Different form of transport company. Kept telling all these professionals about Ben and his panic attack. Well, to me they look like panic attacks in a way, so to speak, because obviously he's heavy breathing and he's self-harming himself here every time he goes in the moving vehicles. Definitely some sort of panicking. Obviously in our car, my mum's car, and the school bus, and they automatically thought the school bus was causing the trigger, which we told him was a total waste of time because it isn't. It's definitely any form of moving vehicle. So of course they changed transport over yesterday. Surprise, he refused to get in a taxi. So Sam was having to go to school by himself in a taxi. We're not 100% happy about him going by himself. He isn't either. Bless him, his anxiety is through the roof now, obviously with problems with Ben, things like that. Because normally Sam's anxiety has been really controlled really well. He's never needed any medication for it or nothing, obviously. He done so well for changing the school from mainstream to where he is now, because academically he's bright as a button, to be honest with you. And obviously now he's been chewing his fingers and stuff and made them bleed, so I put some cream on him again this morning. And obviously when I put him back on this new taxi this morning, because he started picking me up this afternoon, so we've decided we're going to do the school runs in the afternoons, try and get Ben if we can. I said yesterday we had to turn around because basically he got himself in such a state, so actually made the top of his head here bleed where he's hit himself again so much. And then obviously we're going to do school run tomorrow because obviously Stephen's off tomorrow, day off, and next week Stephen's off on holiday, so we're going to try and do school runs again next week if we can. So like I said, I've emailed transport and said, look, this isn't fair on Sammy. Why should he be taken off his bus? Well, he actually really enjoyed going on his bus. He said it was nice, obviously talking to his friends on there, and even the driver said he was no problems on the bus. He was absolutely fine. He said he was actually laughed, to be honest with you. So I don't understand why Sammy has to suffer. Because the thing is, the school bus still comes down that road anyway. I seen it about 10 minutes ago. So obviously it must be costing them more money. Private taxi for the boys, which, well, we might say just for Sammy, because we even told him it wouldn't work. And then rather than do it the other way, but they think they know what they're doing, these professionals, don't they? So yes, I need to phone school up in a minute, make sure Sammy's got there all right. And yeah, gonna make myself a cup of tea. Got a bit of washing to sort out again, obviously, because this time of year it's so hard to get washing dry. Ben's on the floor again, as you can see, just there. I've been on the floor since about 10 to 8 this morning, just after I got him dressed, and he'll probably be there now for most of the day. So really don't know what we're going to do with him. I was watching one video on YouTube from a YouTuber, and their son didn't go to school for nearly 18 months, and what they done was, in the end, made home life so boring for him that he knew that school was the best thing to do. But I can't do that, to be honest. If we've got to try and get him out if we can. I need to go to the post office anyway, and we'll see if he comes home from work, so it's going to be very fast. So see if we can take Ben out for a walk, but I'm not holding out much hope, to be honest with you. So as you can see, I've had a bit of a busy morning. I've just sorted all the washing out into piles. I've also got a load of washing in now. Dishwasher's been unloaded, reloaded, it just needs to go on. Obviously wait till we've had some lunch, and I'll probably go on for half an hour, or something like that. Obviously got clothes on the error. Bless him, Simon's about his Christmas pyjamas again. Obviously they're there. Hope, fingers crossed, he can wear them tonight, left to wear them tomorrow. And I'll just fold all the clothes and stuff like that. and obviously put that upstairs and probably put away tomorrow. So what, seems to have got lots and lots of socks this time. I don't know why. I think it just gets days like that, don't you, when you get more than anything else. And then again, as you can see, obviously that's mine and Stephen's pile there. This is the boy, this is Ben's, this is Sammy's. So obviously Sammy's got more clothes than Ben. I don't know why again. So anyway, yes, Stephen's just come in from work, got a nice bag of shopping. So let's see what he's brought us for lunch. So yes, it does have a bit of a quiet, chill out, lazy afternoon. Stephenson just gone to pick Sammy up from school, bless him, because like I said this morning, Sam was like, oh, can Daddy pick me up from school? He feels more happiest, and we do, to be honest with you, especially with being a different PA and driver the last few days, and obviously they're not sticking to the rules of having an next seat and stuff like that. So I phoned transport up, and they're just waiting to hear back from them now anyway. So also blessed me after shepherd's pie, cottage pie for tea. So I'm going to do that for him now. So if I make that now, so it'll be ready then for when the kids come home, we can have a nice early dinner. You can see my mince is cooking quite nice now. So one thing I like about mince is obviously you don't need to use no oil. I also drain it all in a bit anyway. Normally also use onions, but obviously when Steve went shopping on Sunday or Monday, I think it was, he forgot the onions. But hopefully, fingers crossed, can have a look at the new Sainsbury's tomorrow. Opens tomorrow. I think we're depends on how busy it actually is. But one thing that's going to be good is it's going to have an Argos in with it. So it'll be pretty good. Got all the things on the internet, and then obviously pick it up within half an hour. I think it says from store, provided they've got it in stock, obviously. It'll be ideal for Christmas and things like that. So you need that's cooking really nicely in there. So let that simmer. I've got potatoes cooking there as well. So they started to boil and things like that. And also got some frozen veg in here cooking as well. I couldn't bother to peel and chop broccoli and carrots tonight, so it's just easier to have it frozen. And they even said frozen stuff is just as healthy for you as normal stuff, because obviously it's frozen the same day it's picked as well. And I've always got frozen veg in the freezer, things like shepherd's pie and things like that anyway. So and also just FaceTime Steve, and he's on his way home from Sammy, so they should be home in the next 15-20 minutes. So yes, you can see my mince is cooked now, which is good. So I need to drain that, put that in the container. You'll have to excuse the noisy extractor fan. I know I said before, but when we had our kitchen put in, the actual extractor fan wasn't put in properly. We've got the big one over there, but obviously that one doesn't work for now. We've got some coming up to fix it after Christmas now, we said, because it's not an important job that he's doing, and obviously he said he's busy with other things, so we said it's fine, as long as it's done after Christmas, that'd be fine. So, and obviously like I said, my potatoes are bubbling now, so they should be down. And then see my veg is still done as well. Obviously it's quite big one, so I can chop it down in half, so it'll be easier. And then make my gravy, and then that's dinner cooked. So there you go, there's the cottage pie or shepherd's pie already done. I'll put it top up, you can see I've got the melted cheese, well, cheese on top, it's probably going to be melted, so it'll be nice. Simon's new favourite food is cheese. Really proud of him now, he's really trying new foods, which I'm really, really proud of. Yesterday at school, we originally wanted to pack lunch, but then they actually had some bacon and cheese hot pot thing, which she wanted to try, and actually really, really loved it. So then, Sammy, sweetheart, did you have a good day at school? Yeah, what have you done at school today? Yeah, we've been done everything.
Oh, ID, language, music, ID, and extensions.
Oh yeah. So, and I take it you had school. You didn't have school doing today, did you?
At lunch.
Yeah, at lunch. Because what was it today? What was it?
It's curry.
It was curry today, wasn't it? You didn't like curry, did you? I don't like curry, but tomorrow are you having packed lunch? Tomorrow you having school dinner tomorrow? Are you playing Crash Bandicoot?
No.
Are you playing? Oh, I thought that was We're thinking the heart. So that was Crash Bandicoot back then. Mummy loves Crash Bandicoot. And so Mummy's doing shepherd's pie for tea, alright? Yeah? So that brings Tuesday's vlog to a close, and obviously not much going on again, guys, at the minute. I'm going to try Ben with school tomorrow because obviously Stephen's off. I can sit in the back with him again. I know when we took him to school last week, he squeezed my hands that tight. Tops of my fingers went really, really white. We've got to see about getting a safety helmet, aren't we?
That's the option that needs to be done.
That does actually, the fact that, because one of the suggestions was, obviously we come up with the idea, maybe if he has a helmet, it's not a hard, it's a soft one, so you can still feel it, but it takes the blow, so doesn't it, so to speak. And also that will protect him as well, just in case he is having seizure activity. Obviously, while investigations and stuff, see if they are, which will probably be now early part of next year, because they don't think obviously we can get a brain scan in this side of Christmas, which is fair enough. Being honest with you, I think next year a lot better for us all of us, to be honest with you. So we're going to give that a go, and then probably see if we can take him out that way. And hopefully, fingers crossed, the idea was to get his confidence back in the car and get his confidence going back out again, because obviously there is definitely anxiety, as you were told today. And we don't really want to go down the anxiety meds route if we have to, or be the last resort, because obviously there's nasty side effects. And with his medication he's on for his epilim, it can have a reaction to the seat. So that is the plan anyway. Could hopefully try and build his confidence up. We're going out in the car and going out outside and things like that. So if it works, it works. If it doesn't, it doesn't. But the medication is there if we need it. So yeah, so we can definitely train for school. And Stephen's off next week, like I said before, so definitely do a full week at school. What's wrong with Ben? Bless him. Oh, bless him. Stephen opened the door to get put milk bottle out, and Ben, bless him, want to go outside. So I don't know what it is. He seems to be at night time, like this time of day, he seems to be want to do more. He's more active, more alert. So that is definitely something to consideration as well for the other people and things like that. So also the cottage pie we had for tea was okay. The kids absolutely loved it, but I'm getting bored having the same old meals every time. I know we did look at the Hello Fresh boxes as well. But for obviously being all four of us, they were quite expensive. What's that? What's wrong with them? You're looking at those lights, Peter. Oh, bless him. You're looking at those pretty lights. Yeah, you're looking at those pretty lights. You like all these lights? Like your mouth there, darling, while you sweetheart. Bless him. No. Obviously with Ben, he is more of these fibre optic lights and things like that. He does love all them. So maybe Ben might like his own dark room or something like that. Maybe try and get him a dark den. He probably might enjoy that, you know.
Build him that.
Oh no, you can buy those big massive dens, can't you?
Well,
Stuff like that.
Go?
I know, that's a question we'll go in here. So anyway, so I was saying, but we did try the Hello Fresh boxes on their website. Bless it, they were just so expensive, it just wasn't worth it. We did put the Hello Gusto boxes. Was it the Hello Gusto?
No, I don't know.
I do Gusto, something like that, and again they were even more expensive, so I think I might have to look on the internet and stuff like that. So it doesn't help that Ben's got his gluten allergy and Sammy's fussy, so I'm having to cook 2 or 3 different meals every night. So it'd be nice to have something we all can sit down and eat properly. What's my sweetheart? What have you finished?
My game now.
What have you finished? Kingdom Hearts?
No, Forza.
Are you finished playing on Force now?
Anyone had enough of charges when they go wrong?
What's that?
Charges when they go wrong.
Well, yeah, I know, yeah, that's the thing. Another thing, actually, we seem to get through so many charges, and everybody does. Because obviously we got the Samsung phones, and the plugs seem to burn them. They'll burn at the back. They're quite dangerous, to be honest with you. So, anyway, guys, I think we're ranting on. We've gone on a bit too much now, so I just want to say thanks for watching. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and then we'll see you tomorrow. Bye, everyone.
Where are you going? Can I